How many times have you been in an argument about your top 5 movies, bands, whatever?
Everyone has an opinion.
Everyone has a list.
On this show, we put 2 people head-to-head to debate their top 5 lists on whatever category they choose.
You get to watch the comedy and chaos as they battle it out.
In the end, you decide who wins.
This is
Defending Your List. Welcome everybody back to Defending Your List. We're back at Tompkins Square Bar and Grill in Westchester, LA area. Thanks again for having us. And we have Benny Blue going against his podcast partner, JB.
That's right.
What's the name of the show, guys?
The JB and Benny Blue Review.
And we're doing the top 5 Super Bowl Follies, right? So these are mistakes.
correct.
Who is going first?
I'll let my compadre go first.
All right.
Benny's
All right.
going first. What do we have any criteria that we're
it
play on the
plays? Yeah.
field? Or are we talking like?
Yeah, I like to do everything.
My personal criteria, I'm sure it's similar to my partner here, is definitely plays. I'm big on how it ultimately created the result of the game.
Is that how plays work? They
Yes,
end
like
up
the big
creating the cul-
consequential plays. Does a play work where it affects the score? Yeah. Memorable bonehead moments. Things of that sort. Number 5, Denver Broncos safety on the very first play
First play of the game.
from
First play of the
scrimmage.
game.
Being a professional offensive lineman at the highest level,
Yes.
although you did not play center, correct? Only guard
I never
tackle.
played center.
Mr. Manny Ramirez, who made the cardinal sin outside of not securing the quarterback center exchange,
Right.
did not pay attention to the audible, to the Omaha, and
Exactly.
thus snapped it to an unready Peyton Manning, made him look foolish.
Yeah, Peyton Manning can't run from his
Yes.
shot. He can't run from anything.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
he
Like, threw his head forward. It'd be like the
Yeah.
baby walking effect.
Right.
You might get a little speed going.
Too heavy for his neck. Number 4, one Leon Lett celebrated a little bit too early.
Don
And one
Beebe
Don
comes
Beebe.
Don Beebe
shrugging up the field.
comes up, whoop, whoop, whoop,
BB.
grabs it from him, stuck the ball out too early, and that's what you get there, fella.
Yeah.
Played himself, although he got a ring. It's like, really? I feel like you should take a couple stones out of that ring just
That's
for that.
like
You know
every
what I'm saying?
time someone brings that up to Leon, he just goes.
Yeah, it's like, number 3 for me, and it hurts the Bizzle man slightly, only because he is a Panther alumni. Casey kicking the damn ball out of bounds, giving Tom fucking Brady field position. It's
First of
fine.
all, I'm not gonna let you guys ride on John like that because he's my guy.
All right, fine.
One of the sweetest men you ever met in your life. He's a believer in God.
Awful kick, though.
Having said that,
Yeah, but having said all
Having
that,
said
what
that-
the fuck?
yeah,
were you
come on,
thinking,
man, out
John?
of bounds.
You gonna
Come
give it to
on,
him on
Johnny.
40?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Number 2, going back to the Bills, Norwood wide right.
I mean, that's
If you had one chance to do it, that was
47-yard
it.
field
Because then
goal.
you got whooped on the other one.
You know what's great about that, though, when you watch that replay? You hear the announcers be like, he's right at the edge of his range, and it's 47 yards.
Yeah.
Now you got kickers like, it's like, 58.
Yeah,
you know, we can do it.
kicking it
It's
from
a
70.
chip shot. It's a chip shot.
That's my number
So
2.
what do you have that's worse than that?
It's got to be, my God, how do you not call a different play? Wilson to Lockett interception. You have to give it to Beastmo. What are you doing?
Yep.
If you look at the series before, they went for a 2nd and 1, I believe, and they didn't get it. So they had to go to a 3rd and 1. Offensive coordinators, in their mind, if something like that happens, it can happen to you again. Like everybody's like, oh, just run beast mode. And of course, Marshawn Lynch is saying it all over the place. They got stuff before.
How are you not still doing a check down or a read because Kurtz didn't get the screen for Lockett to get open and Butler jumped the route?
He did. It's already
guess-
Seattle, so somebody jumped off a building. So,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like-
Skittles in hand. They're like, fuck it.
I like how your number 1 folly it would be like my number 1 greatest
you-
play
you-
in the
you
Super
love
Bowl
it.
ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. It's a folly because they failed.
All right, here we
What do
go.
got?
Fella.
Number 5 on my list.
Number 5.
The Harbaugh Bowl, New Orleans, Louisiana, the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Half the damn lights go out. Now, and the reason why the 49ers were like gaining momentum.
Yeah, they had the momentum.
They were
Yes.
going hard, all of a sudden,
Yep.
Yeah.
Just pull the plug.
yeah. Somebody was like, I got money on this fucking
Yes. Not on my watch.
Number 4,
Number 4.
all 4 of the Bills' losses in the Super Bowl.
Come
I'm
disqualified.
sorry.
They should have been forced to at least rent the franchise to another market for 5 seasons just to see if they could win a title.
Right.
And if they didn't win the title, it goes back to Buffalo.
Right, exactly. We bring the
The
trophy.
Quebec Bills.
Yeah. Number 3, Cam Newton. So we call him Scam Newton. All right.
Not diving on the fumble.
And look, not diving on the fumble. It was a real bitch move. I'm gonna break my hand. I'm the quarterback. Shut up.
He had commercials to shoot.
It's the Super
He
Bowl.
had
You know what I'm
priorities.
saying? What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
And his offensive line. Just like best actor and supporting.
Yeah.
So, and the funny thing about it is I spoke with my guy, Von Miller, he was like, they just not like y'all was back in the day. Like, y'all had skill, you know what I'm saying? Y'all would, like, change your style up. He was like, you was doing the same thing to me. He was just like, I just knock his hand down and go around him. I was like, oh, my God. My number 2, this hurts my heart.
Take your time.
Take a deep breath.
Bird game.
The James Harrison touchdown in Super Bowl 41, which everybody thinks that Santonio Holmes' catch killed us. No, that's not what killed us. All right, James Harrison rumbling, stumbling, bumbling for like 100 yards down the sideline. Nobody can tackle him. He's like this tall.
Yeah.
He's this wide. My number 1 is it was kind of near and dear to my heart. This is I believe it was 1995, Super Bowl 30. Neil O'Donnell threw 2 picks to a one Larry
Allen.
Brown.
That's right.
All right.
Fact check.
If you watch the film, it was like Neil's like, I got an open receiver.
That's number 1, huh, man?
That's number 1, man. It's because I lost money on it when I was young.
What did you bet?
Wild
Candy
boy.
cigarettes? What are we talking about?
Wild boy back in the day now. You understand, Benny?
20 years ago.
I ain't always been on the good side of the law. You know?
Statute of limitations. All right.
I don't even think, did we even ask your criteria?
Yeah, well, clearly it was.
I thought it was like
How much money he lost?
Clearly, they bet on all the games.
Right, exactly.
All right, if there's something on his list that you're like, hell no, that's not a bad play.
We talked about it
know,
earlier, man. Definitely,
so the one you're taking off is-
definitely the number 1.
I'd agree with that one.
It was just a great play by
Does
that
it make
kid.
the list? Does it make the top 5?
If we were gonna use the word folly,
maybe top 5 questionable calls.
top 5 greatest plays of all time.
Jesus. It's a folly because that's the ultimate chess match. When you're at the 1 yard line or right there, that's the ultimate chess match in
Right.
coaching.
It wasn't that simple. It was a pick play.
Yeah,
Right.
but they didn't execute the pick.
It was a pick play. So,
Like you said, they
Folly.
didn't execute it.
If they run the play and they get stuffed and whatever happens, happens, I can live with that without being a folly. Because it's just like, you knew that's what you had to do.
It wasn't a
So you did it.
turnover.
So you say it's more of
Yeah.
a folly for the offensive coordinator?
Yeah, oh,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay,
Absolutely.
great.
For his, I get where you're coming from, absolutely, with the Bills. But my God. It's like we're going it's like when you were shopping like with your mother when you were a kid,
Yeah.
and you keep throwing shit in the grocery cart, and she's like, "Take that out!" Like Cocoa Krispies or whatever,
Right.
whatever you fancy,
I love
and she's
those.
like right when she couldn't. I knew it. thinking she wouldn't see you throw the big jumbo box in there.
Right.
She makes you put it back.
Like, look, Mom.
That's how I feel about 4 and 1.
4 and
Yeah.
1.
Got to choose one.
I don't know if you can
You
call
know-
like
you
just
know-
an overall
You know what
asking.
the
It's just
mistake
like,
is?
look,
You know what the mistake is for the rest of the fucking AFC
Allowing
allowing them to
them to
get
get
back to
to
the
the
Super Bowl. That's the folly, all right?
There's a few that I feel were left off. Do you have
I think
any?
there's a couple that are left off. I mean,
Yeah.
like, but what's his name? Garo Yepreminin? Or whatever the hell his
Wow.
name is. You ever see this? Oh, now, watch this. I mean, it's like he's never thrown a ball in his life.
'Cause he hasn't.
Ready? Watch this.
Because he hasn't.
My only gripe with JB's list is that there's the 4 in 1.
But
You
it's
can't
like,
say like
his number one
4
is-
fuck-ups. Like,
His number 1 is Neil O'Donnell, which I mean I get it. He threw 2
He threw
picks.
2
but
picks,
fucking
but there's-
Rich Gannon threw 3 pick sixes. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's
Like,
a bigger
in
mistake.
one game.
But see, Rich Gannon's were like,
But you didn't have any
no,
money
those
on
are.
that.
comes out. If I'm picking a list, I'm going with Benny Blue.
I'm going with my man here because
Of course, because he will fucking choke you out.
He's in proximity to.
Do I necessarily agree with the order of the 5? But no. But the overall 5,
Would you put?
I would
number
put it
one
on there, but I
the
put it
list?
at number 5. If you're gonna put lights going out,
That's a folly.
That's a huge
That's
folly.
a gaff,
But-
man.
but on
How
who?
long do these
Groundskeeper
people
Willie should be fired.
That's a huge.
to your audience and
explain why your list is better.
defend your list.
Hello, everyone. I am Benny Blue, one half of the JB and Benny Blue Review, comedian and football follies picking expert. I am here on Defending Your List to defend my top 5 Super Bowl follies because, hey, I gave you what you needed. You got plays that were consequential to the result of the game. Now, do you disagree with maybe some of their positioning? Fine. But are they in your top 5, no matter what you say? Absolutely. Why? Because they made a consequential impact on the game. Spoken like a true politician, I'm going to repeat exactly what I just said.
That's right.
That's what I'm going to do.
That's what he's going to do. Now ask him a question he won't answer.
Yes. You're damn right. Vote for me.
Vote Benny Blue. Here we go.
JB, what do
Guys,
you got?
mine was done in 5 minutes. No said. No said, guys. The Buffalo Bills thing, I get it. Okay, I get it. I get it. But the Hardball Bowl, classic, okay? The lights, it was the momentum swing, okay? Cam Newton's offensive line, it was horrible. That was a huge, the whole thing was a damn foul. The Arizona, James Harrison, like, how big of a blooper was that shit? And then Neil O'Donnell. The man
Costing you money.
Yes.
picks to the same person. One of them was a pick six, and he literally threw the ball directly to him twice. Follies, all right? Oh, man, this is amazing stuff here, bro. And I did it in 5 minutes.
Well, once again, it's not about us. It's about you guys. What do you think? Vote below in the comments section.
Thank you to T Square, Thompson Square.
Check out the JB and Benny Blue review. Our Instagram, our Twitter is at JB and Benny Blue.
Check out their show. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe. New episodes
like.
every week. And we got some live shows coming up soon. So, yeah. Thanks again for watching Defending Your List. For Brian DeMoy, Blake Pavelski, Benny Blue, and JB.
Pavelski.
Thanks for checking it out. We'll see you all again next week. Cheers. Thank you.
I'm empty over here.
Yeah, I know. Cheers.
I'm empty over here. What are you doing?